For thousands of years, humans have tried to find meaning to their existence, their purpose, leading to the creation of different philosophical and religious beliefs. It seems that humans have an existential void that needs to be filled with answers that, most of the time, do not make sense. But what if we've been asking the wrong questions for thousands of years, and that questioning our purpose is no more than an absurd thought? That what if our reality is only one amongst millions of others? That not only we are not unique in the universe, but to the universe our existence is indifferent. In 2014, the animated series Rick and Morty was released, a comedy series inspired by the movie Back to the Future. At first glance, you might think that it's a series with no real sense and toilet humor, but it hides several philosophical points that has troubled humanity for thousands of years. What is our purpose in life? Why do we exist? Is the reality as we perceive it real? Today, we're going to take a look at the messages and philosophies hidden in Rick and Morty. Rick Sanchez, a scientific genius, and his grandson Morty are the series protagonists. Rick invented a device capable of opening doors between parallel dimensions, and his grandson Morty accompanies him in his travels across the different worlds. Rick is the smartest man in the universe. He is constantly abducted or arrested by his enemies in order to steal his secrets. He is very selfish, alcoholic, and depressing person. The series constantly shows us characters in search for their purpose in life. Everyone sees their life with a certain degree of optimism. Everyone but Rick. In Rick's perspective, there is no purpose in life. The existence of multiple parallel universes takes away from what makes life special. When misfortune occurs in the world where Rick lives, he simply finds and transports himself to another. If there is an infinite amount of universes where anything could happen, makes the questioning of our existence and purpose absurd and pointless. Humans that would spend their lives in hope of finding meaning to their existence is known as Absurdism, or the philosophy of the absurd. Proposed by Albert Camus, this philosophy explains that humans spend their time trying to find meaning to their lives, a purpose in the universe, but this quest is absurd because the universe is indifferent to our existence. This philosophy is the base of the series Rick and Morty. In the show, we see many characters who are constantly seeking the purpose of their lives, but time and again their pursuit proves to be absurd. This is perhaps the cause of Rick's depression. Being such an intelligent character, he was able to sum up the whole concept of existence to a simple mathematical calculation, making you lose your sense of purpose in life. Rick rationalized that existence is indeed absurd. If something goes wrong in your universe, you could simply move to the next. Rick's nihilism leads him to want to actively destroy everything around him. It's either that or succumb to his depression and commit suicide. Rick's viewpoint is nihilistic because of his lack of purpose in life that was caused by his scientific reductionism. Rick can't explain everything through science, but this in turn caused him to lose the point of life. Apparently, his high level of intellect comes at a price. Morty, on the other hand, is a typical child, not considered very intelligent. When Morty starts having adventures with his grandfather Rick, he begins to realize the absurdity that is the very existence of reality. Little by little, Rick turns Morty into a smaller version of himself. This brings us to our own reality. Science is able to explain and summarize the answers of most of life's questions. From a scientific perspective, the need to discover our purpose in life does not make any sense. We are a simple union of biological atoms and molecules. If tomorrow our world is struck by tragedy and the human race goes extinct, the universe will continue as if nothing ever happened, just as it did before humans ever existed. If we are just a natural process and the universe is indifferent to our existence, there will be no purpose to our existence beyond the purpose that we place on ourselves. Much of society seeks to make sense of life through religion or other beliefs, anything to make them feel special. But if we could sum it all up to a simple mathematical equation, it would be a waste of time. humans would find themselves in an absurd position, wasting precious time of their lives looking for a purpose, but never finding an answer. This philosophical position is the essence of the series, and it tries to transmit a conflict between 2 points of view. One in which we seek purpose in life, and the other where the lack of purpose is accepted. But the fact that this is the essence of the series does not mean that this is all there is. Tell me what you think about the philosophy of Rick Sanchez. Is our existence in this universe really pointless? Do you believe that life has a purpose, or that everything can be summed up to a scientific explanation? Is the purpose of life simply absurd? Thank you all for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe. And remember, assume nothing and question everything.